Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Boy, oh boy, we got something cool to show you guys. Check this out. Here's our transmission. Here's our fire-breathing dragon. We're going to mate the two of these together. Let's get it. This project is purely for fun. I am by no means a machinist. I am by no means an engineer. I basically see two items and I figure out a way to mate them together. I don't have much time left before I head off to Puerto Rico. I've got another day or two, but I wanted to actually get this out there because it's part of what I'm working on, and it'll all, make sense and tie together now. So here we go. I've been thinking about this for a few days. How am I going to mate this Honda lawnmower engine up to this Suzuki Samurai transmission? And this morning I've come up with a way, and I'd like to share it with you guys. So first things first, this here is your clutch alignment tool. Obviously this is a stick shift transmission, and again, this is purely for the golf cart. This isn't something I'm going to be driving on the highway. This is pure for fun. So some things might be crude and a little obscure, but it works. So here we go. So if you're like me and you suck at using calipers and you suck at figuring out what sizes are which, the easiest way to get this done is take your caliper, slide it over your alignment tool, okay? Then we go into our drill bit index and we figure out what size is going to be our pilot shaft. And I've come up with 25/64. Perfect. Now, what we need to do is we need to work backwards, okay? And there were threads in here. Obviously, I took care of that. And it came out to 21/64. So we started with a 21/64, drilled through, then we worked our way up. Next bit, until we finally got to 25/64. Boom. Nicey nice, nice and snug, okay? So now we've got our hole somewhat aligned on the engine. Now our alignment tool fits snugly into the engine, okay? So now our transmission can slide into our engine with no problem. So we're gonna spin this around. This might take a minute. So now that we've identified our, our input shaft, now we can get the two to slide together, like so. Now, again, this is purely for fun. We're not running races with this. They basically slide in and out of one another. So I could walk it back. It's a little on the low side, yeah. So, but you get the picture. So now this slides into here. Now the next part is going to be mounting the flywheel to the output shaft of the Honda engine. And that's actually pretty easy. Oh boy, it just keeps getting better and better. So again, we took the same drill bit we used, 25/64, slide it into the shaft of the engine. It can go either way. Go like this. I'm going to use this side because it's a little more snug. This came with a pilot bearing. I tapped the pilot bearing onto the flywheel, and now, carefully, ta-da! So now all I've got to do is hold this snug and weld the backside to the flywheel. Let's get it. Like so. Pretty cool, man. We're going to modify our dial indicator real quick. It's 12. We're going to borrow this here bolt. Then we are going to re-drill a new hole for our indicator. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna have to weld another bracket up here and then mount it like so, like this. So this is gonna go like this. This is gonna go like this and ride on the top, boop, 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 like that. This, this, get this out of my way. Okay, here we go. Check it out. That's pretty damn good, man. Not too shabby. I like it. Yeah! Hell yeah! A little bit of preheating before we paint it. Burn off any grease. Little rattle can black. Oh yeah, look at that. Like it came from the factory. I can put this in the box and return it. Woo! Woo! She's hot. 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ow, 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 ow. All right, we're gonna whip up a trans plate real quick. All right, now that our paint is dry, we're gonna align our clutch. Fortunately for us, the bearing that rested inside of this flywheel is gonna work out perfect. So we'll lay our clutch in there. All right, mute. We're gonna mount everything on this here sheet. I'm gonna tap some threads into, there's 4 holes here on the bottom side of the transmission. I'm gonna weld this plate to our mounting plate. Then I've got to drill some holes for the motor and then align the engine. So that's where we're at. And now she slides right in. Just like that. How about them apples? That is so cool. Yeah, so the engine's gonna slide into here like that. Hey, let's try it. Look at that. The thing I gotta do is align the engine to this. I need to make a plate. I gotta put another pulley on here for the alternator because it's obviously in the way. This ain't gonna work. Slide one back here. Run it up to an alternator or something, but I wanna make a plate that will align the engine together. So, all right, gonna put some black paint down here so I can outline where these mounts are, so I know where to drill and tap. We are creating some threads. We're tapping out the aluminium. Aluminium. You know how you've got a run what you've brung scenario when you go to the racetrack? Well, this is build with what you've got scenario. Hell yeah. I had some 1/2" by 16mm bolts that I used on my chassis table here. I had them extra, and yeah, make work with what you've got. Hey gentlemen, good morning. Really quick, I made a shim for the engine. I made some pre-drilled flat stock for the engine to bolt down to. I'm going to weld all this, well, tack all this down to the mounting plate. I'm going to make a bracket to go from here to here that I can bolt these two together. Now that I've got my size, 2 5/8, and almost ready to go, almost ready to fire this thing up. What's going on, y'all? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my greatest honor to introduce to you the Suzuki 2000. That's right, it's official. It's actually pretty dang cool. I'll go over a few things. So I made myself a mounting plate. I can actually put this thing in anything I want, any vehicle that I want. I need to order me another V-belt pulley for the backside so I can hook an alternator up to it or whatever I want. And she is golden, man. I can't believe it. I'm excited. I'm super pumped to fire this thing up first time. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's fire this thing up. No battery hooked up. We're gonna pull start it. Oh, almost there. We don't want full throttle. Our linkage is frozen. Dang it. Our linkage is frozen. Son of a gun. Guys, it's been a hot minute since this motor's been ran. My governor is very tight, so the throttle was stuck wide open. Yeah, and she's not coming back. So we're gonna try firing it up with the throttle closed. Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, hell yeah, look at that bad boy. Woo-hoo! Holy shit! We're oozing out some trans fluid out the backside. That's all we got for today, fellas. We just don't have enough time. Got a rag underneath that. Dang it. That is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't seen anything like it, give me a thumbs up, would you please? This is pretty damn genius if I ain't said so myself. I've seen a lot of different ways that people have done this, but not like this. That's actually really cool. And it's not permanent. I mean, I could take this whole powertrain setup and I could put it wherever I want it, in whatever vehicle I want it in. That is so freaking cool, man. I am pumped. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are excited as I am, smash that like button. Man, I can't believe it. We actually got a power plant. 13 horsepower GX390. Yes, sir. That whole power plant will sit right in between the frame rails of this. It's going into this here Suzuki Samurai. It's gonna be my golf cart, air ride golf cart. Man, not these wheels though. These are from my other Samurai. Guys, if you are as excited as I am, please smash that like button. So ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Till next time, have a great day. I'm going to miss you. We'll see you soon. Talk to you all later. Take care.